Our team's documenting in real time the impact and stakes for so many. Enforcement, confusion, and resistance.
Their parents got booked up right there.
Colliding in communities all across the country.
People united will never be defeated.
We have to call for the masses to come out and swarm if there's an operation like that.
We're putting our lives in danger.
Hands up! Hands up!
Confrontation, raids, and arrest.
Republicans and Democrats have kicked the can down the road when it came to immigration.
But now President Trump testing the limits of his power, working to deliver on campaign promises to crack down on immigration, issuing orders at breakneck speed in just his first few weeks back in office.
We have the strongest border we've had in many years since my term.
Some of those executive orders more successful than others, from birthright citizenship to refugee status. Deportations are ramping up even as border crossings are down. The administration going so far as to use Guantanamo Bay to house the influx of arrested migrants.
They're doing an unbelievable job and taking out massive numbers of people.
The president's quick actions applauded by many. A recent poll found more than 80% of Americans support deporting undocumented migrants who've been convicted of a crime. But they oppose sending back people who are not criminals. To get a better view of this consequential time, ABC News deployed correspondents all over the nation to find out, what does a week in America look like from the front lines?
Why do you think this is happening?
7 days inside communities and alongside law enforcement.
Hey guys, how are you?
What happens next will become a new chapter in American history. We started 1 week ago in Denver as these ICE raids begin. This video from the DEA showing agents and ICE authorities starting work in the early morning hours. Armola Langi was on the ground as the operations were underway.
Well, federal authorities, including ICE, DEA, and FBI agents, knocking on doors throughout this Denver apartment building, also stopping cars going in and out, taking multiple people into custody this morning. This is just one of multiple immigration enforcement operations happening throughout the Denver area today. Law enforcement had said publicly that they were targeting the most dangerous undocumented individuals. At this complex, authorities said they had 2 separate warrants for 2 separate residences. But people we spoke with say agents went door to door, questioning residents at every single unit. More than 100 in total, demanding ID and asking if drugs were inside, like in this Ring camera footage.
They've been here since 6 a.m. in the morning, over here trying to book everybody up. There's people trying to take kids to school, and then the kids that were trying to go to school, their parents got booked up right there.
At the same time, down along the southern border, an underlying tension in the community surrounding our...
What it is, South Feet Yerb. Yeah. Shout out to Yerb holding me down with the Mod Squad. The Mod Squad don't be tapping in. My man Yerb be holding me down. Yeah, assalamu alaikum, South Feet. What's good, brother? I know you getting that money.
So it's about 3
You know what I mean? Yeah, I put it on like that.
In the Rio Grande.
You know what I mean?
Behind me, you're going to see this is a vehicle
I don't be liking that.
was stolen. And the person inside was trying to take it into Mexico.
¿Dónde eres, hermano? ¿Dónde vives? Matamoros, ¿qué no está por acá?
This man here in handcuffs is a U.S. citizen suspected of trying to ram his way through barriers. He was busted by Mexican authorities moments later. The 2 border teams congratulating each other on a job well done.
We've already verified that the vehicle is stolen, and he is a U.S. citizen. We have documents, so now we're going to take him inside. We're going to look at his rap sheet, if he's got one. We'll fingerprint him, making sure through our databases that there's no warrants or anything of that nature, and then we'll take it from there.
Beyond stopping potential criminals, this port alone scans more than 700,000 trucks of cargo every year, worth more than $50 billion. Customs agents took us inside the warehouse, where they inspect all that cargo, stacks of vacuums, car parts, and produce, looking for illegal shipments or drugs.
Just last night we had a shipment of jalapenos and cucumbers. here at the port of entry. But it's over 2,000 pounds of methamphetamine and heroin.
Cutting off all illegal crossings is popular with most Americans, but other groups caution on how to enforce the law. In California, it's estimated that roughly half
Yo, what it is? The Mod Squad in the building, about time. I mean, shout out to everybody that's gonna tap in 5K tomorrow. We're going 10 today. We're going 10 today before I go to PA. You hear me? You know what I mean?
Pathway to keep them here in this country legally, because in many cases they're more than employees for these people. They consider them family.
We have encouraged them to apply for green cards and go through the process, but it's
hard-headed, bro.
very slow process. It's expensive too.
Are you worried about ICE coming in and taking some of your workers?
Not too worried, but yeah, I'm a Trump supporter. I'll say that. So, yeah. But I would hope not. They've been good people. They're often married. They have children. They're paying their taxes. They're doing the work every day.
By Thursday, the battle over immigration is raging in federal and state courtrooms. The Trump administration filed suit against the city of Chicago in the state of Illinois, accusing them of obstructing federal immigration policy, something Illinois denies.
Look, sanctuary cities are sanctuary for criminals.
Alex Perez is there as residents say they are feeling the impact of Trump's new executive orders.
We're here on Chicago's north side near a busy shopping area where a lot of migrant workers gather on a daily basis to look for work. We're going to go talk to some of them.
This man from Colombia has been in the U.S. for a year and a half. He told us he has a family to support, so he comes here to get whatever work is available. Cleaning, debris removal, anything that pays.
¿Y qué difícil es conseguir trabajo? How hard is it to find work when you come here every day?
A veces la zozobra de las personas que miran a uno mal, como que no fuera una persona, un delincuente.
He tells us he worries every day that he will be deported.
What's happening? Why are people not coming out?
People are scared of the migra, as we say in Spanish, Latinos. Immigration ordinance. They're scared they're going to be picked up.
Restaurant owner Laura Gutierrez says, undocumented or not, fear in this community is widespread and keeping her restaurant empty.
You know what? I pray for President Trump to have some compassion on working people.
This morning we're going to go after Jose, Napoleon, Serrano, Honduran male.
On Friday, our local affiliate in Charlotte, North Carolina, embedded with ICE as agents went on a stakeout.
We're putting our lives in danger, the alien side and the people in the community.
Authorities here say they're making arrests daily of undocumented criminals. Friday's target, a Honduran citizen who officials say had been deported twice before, recently arrested for assault with a deadly weapon. After a car chase,
He's up in here
and a run through the woods,
That is our target.
agents got him.
Anything you want to say?
Boy, Ice Boys ain't no joke, y'all.
Protests have become a staple across the country since the raids began.
What's the message here tonight?
We're not going anywhere. We're
Shit, y'all going somewhere.
Towns like Homestead, Florida, a community surrounded by farmland, to big city suburbs. Over the weekend, hundreds took to the streets in New Jersey, an immigrant-rich community outside New York City. Stephanie Ramos went to check it out.
We've seen organizers hand out pamphlets to immigrants that they know their rights if they're approached by ICE. All of them calling for protections of immigrants statewide. This is for mixed status families, but anybody who needs these resources to know their rights.
I think there's politicians that want to feed people's anger about their individual situations. And so they want to raise up.
Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Tap in.
As a new week gets ready to dawn in Washington, immigration lawyers are working overtime on the years-long historic backlog of cases. Some groups are already suing the Trump administration after being told to stop providing medical aid to migrants.
That
Amica, the Center for Immigration Rights. We're going to meet with the executive director, Michael Lucas. They are busy dealing with all of the fallout from Trump's executive orders. Let's see what's going on.
And listen, if you just tapping into the chat, man, make sure you like this video. Double tap the screen. Bow, bow, bow. Double tap the screen. Bow, bow, bow. Double tap the screen. Bow, bow, bow. Double tap the screen. Bow, bow. Double tap the screen. There's only 2 likes in here. I hope the Mod Squad did it. You know what I'm saying? Don't come in this chat. I don't care who you are. In this Raw Dope vlog, don't come in this chat without liking the video. We ain't on that type of time. Like the video and push the video into the algorithm ASAP.
But lately, he says, his beloved community has been hard hit by the...
You talking about them ICE boys right now. Them ICE boys working. For sure. Shit sure they working.
A lot of our elders were afraid to go outside. We had illegal vendors that took over blocks that you can barely walk through. And these blocks pertain to where there's doctor's offices for our elders, you know, and there are pharmacies.
Ramses is now running for city council. He welcomes a raise, but feels sorry for undocumented migrants without criminal records who get caught up in the mix.
My message to them is seek as much help as possible. Protect yourselves, know the laws, keep yourself educated, and live your life.
That ice situation is vicious. I ain't gonna lie. Like this video, y'all. Double tap. Shout out to the Mod Squad and the Neutrons in the building.
Instead of other Chicago communities.
You know what I mean? Neutrons.
Forget about our people, our veterans who have served this country, who are homeless, but there's no money available for them because we've used it up for the migrants.
See, that's what I understand. Now let me tell y'all something. Like I'm not against nobody, but like they said, it's a ton of people poor and messed up in America. Listen, I have Spanish friends. I have friends all over the walk of life. But overall, bro, like it's so much that people that live here, born and raised in bloodline, go to the 1900s from here that don't get the benefits like people that come from out of the country to come here. That's not fair. That's the only thing that I'm agreeing 100% on what she's saying. Like, you know what I mean? Do things the right way, because here in America, us born and raised here, we got to do things the right way. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Hey, if they hear the right way, man, do your thing and live your life and run your bag up. But if you hear the wrong way, just like if I'm doing something wrong, bro, it's consequences to your actions. That's all.
You're pitting minority against minority, fighting for the same resources. When you hear that,
yep.
What's your
putting minority against? See, that's what makes sense. Putting disadvantaged minorities against disadvantaged minorities, and it's like a race for the benefits. Like if you look at McDonald's and you look at the restaurant, people coming here trying to work and live the American dream, but that's pushing the people out that's been here fighting for the American dream. People come here to live the American dream. We have people that live here that's fighting for the American dream. So that's where a lot of people have mixed feelings about it. Like some people feeling Trump, you know what I mean? Some people like, this harsh. It's cruel and unusual punishment. Any strike against humanity, bro, is just always, you know what I'm saying? It's not it. Y'all know what I know. I believe service to humanity is the best work of life. Like this video.
All fighting for the same resources. That's what happens when there's not enough resources. When there are not enough resources, or when you're diverting resources from one place to another and taking from people who are already suffering, already blighted, already don't have to give to someone else, you're gonna have this.
At the border in California, security is...
I know they doing their thing in California.
Decide not to brave the wall or an official port of entry. It's up to the Coast Guard to stop them from going by water. Our Matt Gutman was on board with them during a training run Tuesday.
This is Coast Guard Station San Diego. It's about 11.
They got the Coast Guard on them boys, ice on them boys. Man, you just might as well go get documented the right way, bro, because they can get you out of here.
It's going to do a mock interdiction. That far boat is the chase boat. This is the pursuit boat. Welcome aboard. By sea and by air.
There's still a lot of water, and it can be very difficult to identify vessels.
The Coast Guard is putting its team through
boy says a lot of water.
Playing out scenarios like this one.
I always got to cover this ice situation because it's serious, and we have friends, that's a part of that community. Maybe some of you got family. This ice shit ain't no joke.
Over the last several weeks, the U.S. Coast Guard has found dozens of migrants in small vessels sailing across international waters. Hands up! Hands up! And with other parts of the border sealed off, the Coast Guard expects a so-called balloon effect, with more migrants attempting the dangerous crossing by sea.
I ain't doing that shit. It ain't that serious. All right, man. I gotta do it. Yes. We back in the building with another podcast vlog, and this is Raw Dope Podcast Vlog, and I'm your host, Hand 5000, and my famous words, and what I like to say to y'all every morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. America needs to look out for Americans first. You goddamn right. Yes, that's a fact. So, hey, the boy R.Kelly went up for his appeal, 3-judge panel. Boy R.Kelly trying to give his time back. Kel's trying to really give his time back, Jack. I ain't even gonna hold you. You know what I mean? Kel's trying to give his time back, bro. Real talk. Real talk. You know what I mean? Kel's trying to give his time back, bro. I can't. I thought, man, they should at least let Kel's get back, Lisa. A dime of that. Nah, man, give him the double mouth, man. But that motherfucker 30 ball boy at his age. Good God Almighty. Man, you got to be worried about appeals and shit, bro. Like, man, Kelly White down. Boy, he got to do a dub. Kelly be so old when he get out, bro. Like, good God, I don't even know if he's gonna be able to step in the name of love, yo. I don't even know if the boy gonna be able to step in the name of love. They don't like Kelly too. They gives it little to none news. I know the judge. Oh, let's see what this is. Hold up. I know the judge said that one of the girls was excessive. Like, the man got 30 years and people still suing him, bro. Like, man, something gotta be done. Brazil, what's up? Brazil checking, man. What it is, man. I got to get to Brazil. I heard some, you know what I mean, since a kid. Boy, Cal's, boy. I ain't trying to laugh, but I've been to jail before, right? And just imagine R.Kelly on the yard. Yo, Kelly, we'll see you 5 meets down there, man. You just seen that joint to my girl. It seems like you ready. He making news, though. I tell you that. R.Kelly making news.
Also known as the R&B King. We live in a world where justice is supposed to be blind, fair, and rooted in truth by international legal standards.
It's R.Kelly, man.
But what happens when that justice system is manipulated? When testimony is tainted by personal agendas? Or when opportunists see a man's downfall as their
like this video, gain. Double tap this video. Y'all in the chat. Let's go, baby. R.Kelly.
One that raises serious questions about the credibility of some of the individuals seeking payment from him today.
Yeah.
The Grammy-winning R&B artist was wrongfully convicted and overly sentenced in 2 federal cases. One in New York for the controversial racketeering and sex trafficking.
I think he was over sentenced too, y'all.
For his case, and another in Chicago for child sex crimes that should have been dismissed in honor of the statutes of limitations that existed at the time.
What you call him in the building this morning?
While the courts have spoken,
old bro in the building.
To remember that not every voice in that courtroom was one of
truth. Can't get out that phone. Niggas can't get out that phone first thing.
Demanding nearly $10 million from Kelly. Let's take a hard look at the credibility of some of those demanding this rather humongous payment from an already overcharged R.Kelly. Among the petitioners are individuals like Lisa Van Allen and Faith Rogers. Names that have circulated for years in the court of public
I feel like once you go to jail and get 30 years, I don't owe nobody shit.
Conveniently forget is
I'm giving my debt back to society. Hell no, man.
Lisa Van Allen, for example, has been caught in inconsistencies regarding her own role in events she has described.
Yeah, bro.
At times positioning herself.
People feel like R.Kelly was falsely convicted and got over sentenced, bro. He really did, yo.
She even self-incriminated when she suggested she was having threesomes with minors at age 17, yet it is now known she was 18. In fact, if government was out to look for abusers, she should be in prison. Faith Rogers, who is another accuser, made headlines with her own claims, but under scrutiny, her allegations raise questions about intent and credibility.
Yo, let's keep it real, yo. R.Kelly got 30 motherfucking years, bro. 30 years in prison, bro. 30 fucking years in prison. Everybody suing him. And just like this video was stating, there was inconsistency in those testimonies, and the court held that up, bro. They chirped him, bro. He got a die on him or something for all the shit he did. It was cool. R.Kelly got a die on him, get back out here, scrape some money up, bro. They wash Kells up, bro. I tell y'all this all the time, what I truly believe in the R.Kelly situation. Like I said with Diddy, I don't believe the Kelly hands was clean, bro. I just don't believe it. His hands was clean. But 65% of that shit they saying about R. Kelly wasn't true. Some was consensual. Then you got the sickness that he was going through. He has to pay consequences. If he would have got 15 years, I'm like, damn, they crushed Kelly. But it was an opportunity. 30 years in prison, yo, and people just sawing them. And then they saying on this video that girls been caught in lies. One girl said she was 17 and she was 18. People was lying, bro. I keep telling y'all over and over again, I'm not defending no man or no woman who insult a man or a woman, yo. Service to humanity is the best work of life. I do not believe in no bapes against, you know, you can't say the R word, so we say bapes. I don't believe in no bapes. I don't believe that no means no. You know what I mean? I just don't believe that these rich motherfuckers, yo, with top songs that have women dropping at the foot of their foot, just gotta go and just say, I'm just so masculine and tough. I'm just gonna go bape a woman. I mean, I'm just gonna go violate a woman. It's because I can get away with it and do it over and over again. Hell no. Ain't no way. When you have women lining up by the thousands trying to be, you know what I mean, trying to get treated. You know what I mean? Trying to get that milk all over them. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what make me think as a man. As a grown man, I'll be like, yo, come on, bro. Yeah, man, nigga. Yo, come on, bro. Like, for real, y'all. Like, everybody that's grown and above age, what a 14-year-old girl, 15-year-old girl gonna do with somebody like Kels who be having grown women throwing their feet? It don't make sense. You have to make it make sense. That live shit, that's a fact. Boy, like I said, I don't trip off of it, bro, because since a kid, I was about 15 years old. You don't know much when you're in the 9th grade. When you get in the 10th grade of high school, you start knowing shit, bro. Girls that was in the 11th and 12th grade, even some 10th graders, niggas was pulling up, picking them up from school. Dudes, I know that was every bit of 24, 25 years old back then, bro. And then nobody went and saying shit. You see what I'm saying? For real. Then you had some girls' mothers who didn't go for that. You get what I'm saying? To be, oh no, you met my daughter, but it wasn't like girls were hot in their ass, bro. Girls want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, you're gonna lock R.Kelly up. You gotta lock up dudes that had the video, the DVD for 1995. College girls gone wild. College girls ain't nothing but between the age of 17 to 22 years old. Grown ass men, 70 years old, or go back and dig Hugh Hefner up and charge him. Because his wife used to be 18 years old, fresh out of school when he was 17. I mean, when he was 70, excuse me, he was 70 years old, messing with nigga. He was a grandfather, messing with dudes, fresh daughters, fresh out of high school. Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, they gonna do anything to get chose, bro. I'm a media person. I move around with rappers, bro. Like, come on. Picture. It's too many goers in line just trying to go to be time. I'm gonna get rid of all these goers. It's gonna give me an action-packed night to go look for the one that don't want to do. Come on, bro. It don't make sense. Come on, yo. Half of the time, you're not even getting to these guys. And then niggas that's lying, bro. They wanted that boy out of there. They wanted that boy catalog. That boy catalog is $1 billion. That boy catalog is $1 billion. R.Kelly catalog is $1 billion. They wanted that man music, bro. That man was illiterate and wrote all this music, bro. Wrote all this music, bro. These boys get knocked off for pussy. You know what I'm saying? These dudes are big time dudes that women would drop at the foot of their legs, bro. Getting charged with this. Yo, some of that shit lies. Y'all gotta make it make sense. Why some of these dudes just taking coochie for no reason? Like, why, bro? Why? Just say why. Why are they doing it? Somebody say, oh, it's a power thing. You can have power and be doing everything consensual, bro. You see videos with dudes holding China. Come on, bro. I mean, the petty ass podcast lumps just walking girls around with chains on it in the name of fun. It's things that happens. People are kinky. But to go to jail for 30 motherfucking years for that, boy, you ain't had no brick, boy, you ain't had no gun, boy, you had nothing. And 30 years in prison, I didn't know that shit was out of order for that man, yo. Come on, bro. That man, if y'all think I'm bullshit, go Google R. Kelly interview with Gayle King. That man got the crown looking at the cameras like, what y'all want me? I gave y'all my whole life. You know what I mean? That shit deeper, bro. It's deeper, bro. It's deep. And they washed that under them and they lost his appeal. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. That man loses appeal, bro. Y'all know that shit is testimony, inconsistence, all this. Come on, bro. They lay Kelly down the right way, bro. Let me finish letting y'all listen to this.
To defraud the already exploited R&B king. And this brings us to the core issue, which is money. A $10.3 million judgment was entered against R.Kelly, and that is a sum meant to compensate alleged victims who claimed they were traumatized by the said scare blamed on Don Russell during the premiering of the surviving R.Kelly documentary. As of now, they claim he still owes nearly $10 million. But let's consider the reality. R.Kelly, who is already incarcerated and unfairly muted, has no active revenue stream and no ability to tour, to record or generate income as he once did. And yet, rather than seeking justice in the form of closure or accountability, certain individuals are focused on securing financial compensation. Just last December, a payment of over $200,000 was made. Yet the petitioners, who are already full to the stomach with money they never worked for, now claim that this barely covered the interest on the supposed judgment. This isn't about justice anymore.
It's about money.
It's about profit.
Shit.
About taking
That's
whatever
what it
they
was
can from
about.
a man who no longer has the means to defend himself after all his protections were ignored and his rights violated. We live in an age where media narratives dictate reality. The documentary Surviving R.Kelly painted a damning picture, one that left little room for doubt in the public's mind. But what that documentary failed to address were the inconsistencies, the contradictions, the history of some accusers who went from willing participants to self-proclaimed victims. We have seen time and again
That's what I said.
how public figures are taken down through calculated
That's what I said. Women that was with it now saying that they was violated, bro. That should be a crime, bro. That should be a crime, bro. I'm telling you, bro. R.Kelly, this dude that sung "Step in the Name of Love." R.Kelly, seems like you ready. Hey, Mr. DJ, why don't you slow it? What the? Holding a picture of him at the stress about somebody want to lay up with him. It's thousands of women. Your mother, everybody was lining up for Kelly in the 90s, bro. I stopped playing, bro. He just got a dude, anything, bro. It's not that crazy, bro. They turn into a dude getting right, recording. They turn it into a whole thing, bro. It's out of order, bro. It really is. Really bad.
Some true, some exaggerated, and some outright false. And in Kelly's case, we must ask whether he was truly given a fair chance, or if he was the weight of public perception enough to determine his fate long before he set foot in a courtroom.
That's facts. Hit that like button, y'all. It's 17 people in the chat, man. One of them likes up. Double tap the screen. Double tap your screen. Let me give myself a like.
However, it has
that fifth like rate be me.
In many high-profile cases, justice has been replaced by media-fueled narratives and financial gain. When a person is convicted, it is expected that true justice will follow. But when individuals with questionable pasts and conflicting testimonies seek monetary compensation, it becomes evident that money and not justice is their true objective.
I'm a 6 like. Shout out to the Mod Squad in the building. Safi, Kenny in the building. Yerb in the building. 1-5 my gun high. 1-5 niggas chapping in. Them North niggas chapping in. Kenny tapping in. Let's get busy like the Bunky dance. Let's go. Share this video, y'all.
If we can acknowledge that wrongful convictions occurred, why do we refuse to question the motivations of individuals who stand to profit from their claims?
That's my thing.
The R.Kelly case has set a dangerous precedent. If money can be made from false accusations, then what stops false claims from flooding our legal system?
Yep.
It creates a culture where men, especially prominent figures, must live in fear of being accused without evidence, knowing that their accusers may be financially rewarded regardless of the truth.
Yep.
This isn't just about R.Kelly. It's about all individuals who have faced wrongful accusations and those who will face them in the future.
So I'll tell you, what?
We must stand against the exploitation.
That's why in 2025, maybe since 2020, you've been seeing a lot of artists, a lot of big dudes rolling around with their girl. Real shit. Like that, like man say, bro, you in that situation, motherfuckers will catch you up. You better off keeping the flock of chicks you had before you made it, bro. I promise you, bro. Might as well wine and dine them, bro. And if you need something extra, you know what I mean? You let them, you get what I'm saying? Like, because it's just too dangerous. It's fucked up when you become a celebrity or you become, charged up and people just be thirsty for that bag. That's the biggest thing. And then you got corporate motherfuckers who will pay somebody 100,000, 200,000 to lie on you, and public perception is a motherfucker. And that's what that man got convicted of, bro. That man got 30 years. You got a boy Diddy fighting for his life. And then I tell people, when you really look at this, what is happening to black music? If you lock R.Kelly up, that's the R&B. Then you knock up one of the super producers of the R&B hip hop culture, Diddy. Then you're accusing Jay-Z. Like, bro, that's three major figures in our culture of music that hold a heavy weight. You know what I mean? With Jay-Z and Diddy, boy, touched $1 billion. One boy come from Harlem, one boy come from Marcy Projects, the boy R.Kelly, billion, and sells these boys billions. They got the word B in front of their name. Billion records sold. R.Kelly, billion records sold, billion streams. They start playing with the streams. Hell no. They listen to R.Kelly in different countries. You better say it. But he can't recoup none of that money because everybody got their hands in his pocket, bro. Like they went in R.Kelly commissary account. After doing 13 years in prison, they went in his commissary account. Boy, he had some thousands in his commissary. I mean, come on, y'all. He has to live in prison. They just saying, yo, for these allegations, which I believe that 65% of the shit ain't true. You get what I'm saying? It's just not true. Maybe 85%. He might be in a Diddy situation. 85% of that shit ain't true. 15%, yes, he was dealing with a lady underage. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he had a thing when he was in his 20s. His late 20s, he had a thing for young girls. I mean, I don't think it's, you know what I'm saying, girls in other countries getting married at 18 years old, bro. I'm just telling you that I'm not agreeing with it at all, but I'm just saying my grandmother used to say some girls be hot in their ass. You get what I'm saying? They all, you man, this and that, bro. Dudes get hard and girls get hot, bro. Let's be real, bro. Let's be real, bro. You know? You know what I mean? So it's certain things is just different, bro. So we gotta just get off of that, bro. That man got 30 years in prison, bro. 30 years in prison, yo, for a lot of consensual sex, bro. A lot of people just lied. Once people came with the stories and want to give them money, they do this and that, they lied and they thirsty. And like the man said, they got more money than they never worked for, ever going to see in their life, and they just blowing it. Because they just think this was the right thing to do. And this man gotta wait till 15 years from now for people coming back saying, they got a disease now and they just want to say that they was lying and this and that. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And the court should be hella better than that. The media crucified that. They made DVDs. They made all this, man. The shit just wasn't good for the man at all.
Legal system against those who see justice as a means to a payday and against those who twist narratives for personal gain. When financial incentives and not proof drive accusations like these, when past inconsistencies are ignored, when opportunists see a man's legal struggles as their personal payday, we must ask, where does the real injustice lie? R.Kelly is already paying with his life, serving decades-long sentences in prison, a career destroyed and a legacy in ruins. Yet for some that is not enough. They want more and they are willing to do whatever it takes to get it.
That's tough, yo.
So as we move forward, let us challenge the narratives. Let us seek truth beyond the headlines. And let us never allow the justice system to become another tool for those looking to profit from a man's fall.
Yeah.
If we fail to ask these hard questions, then we allow the erosion of truth, the corruption of justice, and the manipulation of public perception to continue unchecked. The time for blind acceptance is over. And the time for truth is now. If you want to be featured in our video releases, send us your...
So, how do y'all feel about that? How did y'all do y'all feel like the man deserved all that time? That's what happened with his appeal. Kelly appeal. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Yo, they do my man so
A
dirty.
federal appeals court of
Look, they give my man 29 seconds.
Upholds disgraced singer R.Kelly's
Disgraced
conviction
singer.
as a 30-year prison term. The Second Circuit Court of Appeals in Manhattan rejected Kelly's several arguments, including that he was falsely charged with racketeering, a charge most commonly used in criminal organization cases. In 2021, the singer was convicted of racketeering and sex trafficking in a Brooklyn federal court. Just 1 year later, he was found guilty by Chicago federal jury of producing images of child sexual abuse.
Hold up. Because they have to have a bigger one on this. Hold on, y'all. Hit that notification button. Okay. Okay. Here it is.
The Supreme Court will not take up the appeal of R. Kelly. The highest court today declined to hear the case from the music star who is currently in prison for sex crimes. Kelly told the Supreme Court that he was wrongly prosecuted. Now, the court does have several other high-profile cases on the docket for the start of its term in fall.
On Monday, justices let stand a lower court decision saying Texas hospitals cannot be required to provide emergency abortions that violate state law. That is a blow to an appeal by the Biden administration, the nation's highest court. We'll hear arguments.
Yo, they giving my man Kels 30 seconds. Usually when somebody in court, they tell you the whole joint. But they give him my man 30 seconds. Kels, man, Kels scratching, bro. This is tough. Kels just going through it. Let's get into my man Melly before we get into the yay. You know what I mean? Before we get into my man Yeski.
Welcome back. Rapper YNW Melly's ex-girlfriend will be released from the Broward County Jail tonight. She spent nearly 2 weeks in jail despite not being charged with a crime.
Yes, a fact, guy.
Joined us live outside the Broward County Courthouse.
That's a fact, guy.
Deputies are processing her release. Marissa?
Yes, and today's emergency hearing that led to her release is something that Mariah Hamilton's attorneys have been pushing for more than a week. Prosecutors said they had no problem with letting her out of jail as long as she wears an ankle monitor. Rapper YNW Melly looked on as a judge decided his ex-girlfriend, Mariah Hamilton, should be released from jail.
Thank God that my daughter's being free today.
Hamilton spent 12 days in custody after federal authorities arrested her tied to a judge's order requiring her to show up to court 3 years ago. Prosecutors say Hamilton is a key witness in the double murder retrial against the rapper, whose real name is Jamel Demons. Demons is charged with killing 2 of his friends back in 2018. Hamilton and her mother, Felicia Holmes, did not take the stand in the first trial, which ended in a mistrial. Hamilton's attorney says she won't skip out a second time.
She will comply with the law regarding subpoenas, that if she has a valid subpoena, which is a court order, she will appear as required by the court.
Broward Sheriff's investigators allege Demons interfered with Hamilton testifying during his 2023 trial and influenced her not to take the stand. Hamilton herself is not charged with a crime, but the judge required she be fitted with an ankle monitor upon release. Her attorney took issue with that, adding she can't be forced to testify.
The court cannot require her to speak, to give
How
testimony.
far ain't letting her do that, yo? Stay out of that.
State attorney.
Man, Melly,
And
bro.
Hamilton now lives in Vieira, Florida. That's about 3 hours north of here near Cocoa Beach. The judge took no issue with her returning home and living up there between now and the retrial for Jamel Demons, which is set for September. Reporting live in Fort Lauderdale, Marissa Begg, NBC6 News.
Marissa.
Damn, Melly. Melly shit deep, bro. Melly shit. Melly, I think they gonna find Melly not guilty, bro. Melly been locked up too long. I ain't know what you're trying to hear that with Melly, bro. Melly tired. Melly got to be tired, Jack.
Well, rapper YNW Melly's ex-girlfriend is in the Broward County Jail. Federal agents arrested her at Miami International Airport on Monday.
NBC6's Marissa Begg joins us live in Fort Lauderdale with what she's accused of. Marissa.
His staff.
What she accused of?
Booked 24-year-old Mariah Hamilton into the Broward County Jail today. The specific charges that she's facing haven't been filed just yet, but her arrest is tied to the fact that she didn't testify in YNW Melly's first double murder trial. Mariah Hamilton is spending her first day at the Broward County Jail. She has no arrest record until now. U.S. Border Patrol agents arrested her at Miami International Airport Monday after she arrived on an international flight. The 24-year-old is the ex-girlfriend of YNW Melly, whose real name is Jamel Demons. Demons is accused of killing 21-year-old Anthony Williams and 19-year-old Christopher Thomas Jr. in Miramar in 2018. Court records show Hamilton was ordered to testify in Demons' first trial in 2023. A judge signed an order back in 2022 stating, quote, Mariah Hamilton is a material witness in the trial of Jamel Demons upon the charge of first-degree murder. Mariah Hamilton's testimony vitally bears on the case and cannot be obtained from any other available witness. Hamilton was a no-show at trial the following year. It ended in a mistrial.
You say you lost $30,000 sports betting. You guys still had 20. What's my advice? Chill. Chill, bro. Chill, bro. Chill. Chill till you feel it again, till your hands start itching.
In late 2023, Broward Sheriff's detectives charged Demons and his alleged accomplice in the murders, Cortland Henry, with witness tampering when prosecutors said the two arranged to have a key witness not testify. Demons was in federal court this month claiming his constitutional rights are being violated while in custody at the Broward County Jail. Attorneys are pushing for a judge to have him released until his retrial in September. His mother had this to say to our cameras.
It was good seeing him today. Hopefully I'll be able to get a phone call or a visitation really soon.
Mariah Hamilton.
Hey, yo, hey, man. They ain't breaking Melly, bro. So all the motherfuckers that get out there and just think a week out, shorty been locked up 7 years, getting treated like an animal. Animal. They ain't breaking, bro. Yeah, man, you gotta slow down on that betting shit. That's why I stay out of the casino. I got a bad habit. That shit, I stay out of it. It ain't worth it. When you lose that motherfucking money, bro, you can't go borrow it back from them. That's just the realest shit I can tell y'all. That's the realest shit I can tell y'all, bro. When you lose that type of cheese, you can't get it back. Y'all ride out for me 1 minute right now. I got a story. Nah, we hit y'all with a story. Remember, you know, we was doing our thing in the streets years ago, probably like 2014. Me and my man we was going to the auction, but then we did a detour and we wound up going to the casino. So between the three of us, bro, we had about 25,000. You know, hey man, they probably about 9,000. And between them dudes, they had the rest of it. Man, we got the gambling in that goddamn casino, bro. They took us. Them people left about out of that. Between the three of us and that 25 grand, bro, we went back up the road with like 400 or 500. Just got some food and shit hurt. That was one loss I took. I went to the casino one time with like 7,000 on me. Not even attention to gamble, yo. I lost everything but like 1,500. Here's my hand of God, bro. I had tears in my eyes because I never had plans on spending that much money that day. I was just going up there to fuck around, probably blow like a rack or something. Man, we was in Charleston Casino, West V. Bro, I told my man, bro, I said the dumbest shit in the world. I said, yo, I ain't leaving without my money. I think about it now, like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? I said, yo, I ain't leaving without my money, bro. Fuck that, bro. Be done robbed somebody, bro. I be done did something stupid, bro, up here, bro. I had tears in my eyes, yo. And we was up there from like 10 that night. It was like 6 in the morning. I ain't gonna lie. Time, you know, dealers change, fresh people coming in. Told you I had a couple $dollars left, bro. We got on the tables, yo. We bust them up, bro. We bust them up. We bust them up. I bust them up. Said like 7,000 on me. I bust them up. When I looked, I had like probably like, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 while like 5,500. I quit. I said, fuck that. I'll take the $1,500 loss. I'll quit. I might have got all my money back, but like $1,000. You know what I'm saying? But I quit. My man got all this money back. We hauled that out that motherfucker. And I was in the one time I went to Vegas. Nigga, I went to Vegas. Took my girl to Vegas. Nigga, I'm in Vegas, bro. First night we get there. I go to sleep. She go get something to eat. She walk around a little bit. I go to sleep, bro. She sleep. I go to the casino the first fucking day. I go to the casino. I took like 5,000 out Vegas. I went in that motherfucking casino, bro, and lost like 3,500. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, bro, in Las Vegas, bro. Yo, my nigga, I ain't know what I was gonna do. It was this girl birthday and everything. Yo, Allah, birthday and everything. So I'm like, I take her out. I lost half of my money. I'm gonna say that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say I had a little bit more than 5. I took probably like 6,000 out there. I lost 3 racks. First thing in the morning. I kept going up in the room, getting 500 at a time, 500 at a time. Lost 3 racks. Sweating bullets, because we out that bitch for motherfucking. This is the first day. But we out there for like a week. I say, yo, ain't no way. I had it all mapped out. Like, spend $1,000 a day. And plus, whatever she had, you know what I mean? She'd cover a little dumb shit. Yo, I lost 3,000 in that bitch. Yo, I was so hurt, but I ain't tell her. So she get up. Hey, let's go out. We going out. Yo, listen, we going out. This day one, we going out, bro. That first day going out, bro. Nigga spent like 1,500. Straight up. True story. I can't make this shit. I spent like 1,500. That's 4,500. Gonna have 1,500 left. This day one in Las Vegas. We flew in. I went to sleep. Next day we wake up. It's day one. I'm down to $1,000. We got 5 more days left. She says, while we running around, she say, so that day go by, so it's the second day, it's day 2. I wake up and thinking, like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? What the fuck I'm gonna do? So she like, we gonna go sightseeing. So we did some sightseeing, spent something. At the little running around sightseeing we did, I spent like $300. Do the math, y'all. I got like 700. She says to me, "Damn, babe, this our second day here. You ain't been in the casino yet." Yo, listen, she's like, "You ain't been in the casino yet." I said, I said, all right, come on. She's like, come on, just go in this casino and gamble a little bit. I know you want to gamble. I said, fuck it, you know what? You right, I do. You got that right, I do. You got that right, I want to gamble. $700. I go in the MGM Grand. We stayed in the Luxor. Well, I go in the MGM Grand, bro. Get on the table. That table is working. You heard me say, you heard me. I gets on this table, man. In the first 15 minutes on the table, win 3,000. Straight off the ticket. I'm feeling it. Give her, I know what I'm doing. Give her 2,000. Got $1,000 plus the 700. All right, 1,700 gave her. Gave her the 2,000. Hold that for me. Hold them chips for me. Man, we start going on that table. We start going on that table, bro. When I left MGM Grand, I left with exactly how much money I came with. No bullshit. I left exactly with how much money I started out with. Man, I ain't go back in that motherfucker the next 5 days. 4 days we was there, I ain't go back in that motherfucker, bro. Hell no. Them casinos will work you, bro. But I would tell you one thing about a casino, 100%. Casino is for real live gamblers, really for millionaires, because it's not that you can't get with the casino. It's just that you have to keep going. Even if it's your night or you're not your night. What I learned in the casino is when you lose and you got to dip, and then when you come back, you'll possibly win it. So it's like the person with the longest money lasts the longest in the casino. So if regular people, smart people know how to go in there with $500, $1,000, and hey, if I lose this, this was some extra money I had, I want to turn it into something. They cool. People like us, certain people, bro, we want the big chip. Every time I go in, because I want the big chip. I want to win that 100-some thousand. I want to win something in this motherfucker. So I come to win. I don't come to play. So that's why I had to stop, because I'm going to go and keep going, because all on my mind is these people got trillions of dollars. Billions. Casinos got money. I know that they don't go bankrupt. So I got to hit them, bro. I'm just one person out of all thousands of people coming in here losing. Thousands. I'm just one person trying to hit. Yeah, fuck that, bro. They get so much money. I say, hell no. And I say, I take my chance on the dice, on the streets. Shoot CeeLo or regular craps. I ain't doing no whole bunch of playing, Joe. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing no playing, Joe. Yeah, bro, you do. You feel so dumb because it ain't no recall. You get what I'm saying? It ain't like you go, it's cool. You can if you some big time better, but you can't go back in a situation right after the casino and be like, yo, let me get my money back the next week. I'm gonna bring it. You know what I'm saying? It's just tough. You know, casinos do credit for millionaires, but regular people like us, hell no. 30 ball. You know what you could have did with that 30 ball? And this one thing I did learn about gambling. See, this is me. If I'd have been in a casino, because if you gambling 30, you done smacked them before. They done paid you something. You can't give them back everything they earn. Yeah, boy, that's tough. 50K for a house, bro. Oh my God. That's a definition of blowing the church's money. That's serious, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That's serious. That's serious. That's serious. Hit that like button. I tried to flip it, nigga. I would have flipped it first. I don't know how you went to bet. I hope you ain't bet on the Kansas City Chiefs. I told yous that. This is what I said about the Kansas City Chiefs. Let me ride out and talk about the Super Bowl because I didn't talk about the Super Bowl yet. I say, yo, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Patrick Mahomes' success came in his earlier years when he let Tom Brady defeat him in that Super Bowl when the Bucs won it. After that, Patrick Mahomes was guaranteed the glory. After he got the glory and did his motherfucking thing like he do his thing, they couldn't let him just three-peat, something that never did in the NFL. They didn't even let Brady do that, right? They had to bring him out to get crushed. You get them? It makes sense all in the betting world. I told people, hey, listen, when you bet on the Super Bowl, bet both ways. If you bet 15,000 will win on Philly, 15,000 will win on Kansas City. However it would have went, both of them 15,000s would have had a humongous payout. You know what I mean? Because, you know, Philly did their motherfucking thing. So, and then Patrick did his thing late in the game. So your parlays would have been deadly. I would have bet both ways, bro. It's the last game of the season, bro. You can't put all on one team. It's unpredictable. It's unpredictable for some people that don't know what's going on. It wasn't unpredictable for me because I knew Philly was going to win. I ain't going to hold you. I knew Pat was great, and I know it was a chance, but then I thought about it. Oh, nah, man, they can't. They don't get that shit to them Philly boys. Blow the whistle, all that joint. They Philly had the momentum, man. You know, shout out to Gilly the King for making that happen. You know what I mean? Shout out to Gilly. Real talk. I was live betting pig pog. It was doing NHL parlays. Oh yeah, shorty, you crazy. You rich boy. You took NFL parlays. That was cool. You know what I mean? You could take a chance. My man hit that shit 15,000 fucking with that hockey. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like Gretzky. You know what I mean? Boy lost. But hey, guess what? If you're a gambler, clap back. Ain't nothing wrong with you clapping back. So we covered YNW Melly. But we got to talk a little bit about that Big Meech thing. You know what I mean? That Big Meech thing. We got to talk about that. But we got to get into my man Yeezy. You know what I mean? We got into my man Yeezy. R.Kelly, what Melly? Then we got to get into boy Yeezy. Kanye, he drinks a Bruce. Kanye West is just Kanye West, my nigga. I can't even call it, bro. My man West is on a rant. Kanyeezy is on a rant. Kanyeezy's on a rant, bro. Let's just hear about what he was going to do.
Tonight, controversy within the growing controversy over Kanye West and his anti-Semitic
Join
comments.
up, broski. You ain't waking bakey.
A new video circulating online appearing to show Jewish celebrities protesting the rapper who now goes by Ye. But the video is a fake, seemingly created without the artist's consent and made with artificial intelligence. Actress Scarlett Johansson, who is depicted in the video, denouncing it, saying, I am a Jewish woman who has no tolerance for anti-Semitism or hate speech of any kind, but I also firmly believe that the potential for hate speech multiplied by AI is a far greater threat.
One of the people behind the video saying it was not created for commercial purposes, but rather as an artistic and cultural statement. The video comes on the heels of West's latest anti-Semitic insult, selling swastika t-shirts on the website for his clothing brand, which he advertised in select markets during the Super Bowl, igniting instant outrage. I was shocked. The website now shut down, but West's voice and hateful declarations recently back on the very social media sites that just a few years ago restricted him because of his rhetoric. Although a spokesperson for West says he has now deactivated his X account, it's all part of what tech columnist Joanna Stern says is a growing trend to dial back on content moderation.
What we're seeing from both Meta and X is this move to more of a free speech, embracing that people can say what they want and that is on the community to come out and say that is not right, or that is not right, or that is not truthful.
With much of the speech online protected by the law, many now calling for common sense decency. Actor David Schwimmer posting, "I don't know what's worse, the fact that West identifies as a Nazi or the fact that there is not sufficient outrage to remove and ban him from all social media at this point." From AI to hate speech, tonight the controversies igniting renewed discussions about what is or should be allowed online. Liz Kreutz, NBC News.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about break.
That boy gay gone crazy. That boy Kanye West. He drinks a Bruce Reserve and surf and deserve.
I had to bet. I know you, far be it from you to ever wager.
Travis Kelce and them, they all went down, boy. You had one catch. You know what I mean? You go Taylor Swift, you should still party. Y'all niggas rich as fuck.
Do you really? Because I've just seen this too. An athlete at his level.
He did
about 24 hours. A swastika T-shirt on Yeezy.com, which has been shut down now. Well, here's the response that a lot of people saw online from several celebrities, including Drake and Scarlett Johansson, Jerry Seinfeld. Maybe your eye has already picked up what's happening here, that this is not really those celebrities. Yes, it's their faces, but this whole thing was put together through AI. Someone posted this online. The shirt, by the way, they're giving the middle finger to Kanye, but it didn't really happen. And while the message a lot of people may be on board with, even the celebrities themselves may be on board with, they're not really thrilled, some of them, about the fact that AI was used this way and that their image was used through AI, because this was a huge issue in Hollywood for a lot of these people during the strike.
Yeah.
That they were concerned about how AI was going to be used in Hollywood. This is not produced by a studio, obviously, but it's kind of like they agree with the message, but they don't agree with.
You know what my problem with this is, and I know Scarlett Johansson and others have been,
Scarlett Johansson in particular,
criticizing this, and I get it on a level. But what it does is, like you just said,
by the way, they made Drake a lot skinnier.
But I mean, you're right. I mean, I think a lot of them might agree with the message. They don't like they don't like
the messenger.
They don't like the messenger. Yeah. But then it takes away from the whole Kanye debate and then gets into movies and how movies are made.
Right.
And I think that not the moment that we're talking about.
Right.
No, correct. But the biggest person who had an issue with this was Scarlett Johansson. She released a statement actually basically saying that, she's a Jewish woman, obviously against, all the anti-Semitism and hate speech. But she's upset with just the use of AI. And this has been her thing for a while, because remember, we covered it. She threatened some AI company. There was a lawsuit threatened. I don't know if she ever actually filed, but they were essentially using her voice. So she's trying to say this is just a bigger issue in society that we have going on with AI.
Slippery slope, right? Is the way Scarlett clearly is looking at it. And I think you're saying ignore the slippery slope for now. And address the anti-Semitism.
Right, but I get the bigger issue, but to me, it's sort of like that's the brave new world that we're talking about. The other thing that's really interesting to me, I don't know, whenever I hear Scarlett Johansson,
going crazy.
I think about her.
Well, that was what was happening. That was the thing she's threatened over, that someone was basically using her voice in a her type.
Right, but the movie itself was kind of a precursor to what was to come.
Indeed.
And what is to come.
Yes.
Hi, my
That boy, yay, man. Kanye West, bro. I'm a little man, y'all. Oh, bro, gone crazy, bro. Bro, just be like I told you. I got deep in debt into it yesterday, and I told y'all, man, Kanye got good goddamn sense. You feel what I'm saying? Like Kanye got good sense. Kanye don't give a fuck, bro. I'm looking at the video when he had his right drop that joint. That boy, yeah. Girl was dropped down, but she had a see-through dress on. Damn. Yeah. Yo, the boy crazy. He pulled the big one. Time. No, boy, Kanye to the bro. He took boy Kanye to the world. Kanye took his girl butt naked out there. You know what I mean? It's just Kanye, man. I don't know, bro. I want to check out that Bully listening party. He just for his album, yo, this is crazy. Yeah, he ain't doing.
All right, so if you didn't know, Ye went on a wild Twitter rant like he usually does, but this one was a little bit different this time.
I don't know why he came back with that juice. Them playing with them people. I didn't like nothing.
Hey everyone,
but
Anthony
nothing.
Fantano here,
What Hitler
internet's
did,
busiest music nerd. I hope you're doing well. Here I am with another one of the.
Yo, Kanye West just
That's
ended
a
his
thing
career.
for the unemployed. Kanye West just went bananas Donkey Kong on Twitter. I am a Nazi. And then he changed his mind. I am God.
Hey, good morning, Kanye.
Elon stole my Nazi.
This man crazy.
Kanye West reportedly lied to an advertising agency in order to run an anti-Semitic ad during the Super Bowl. According to the Wall Street Journal, the 15-second ad was initially pitched as him discussing dental work before directing viewers to Yeezy.com for non-offensive merchandise. However, the site was scrubbed of all items, and visitors were greeted with a $20 swastika shirt named HH01, which according to the Anti-Defamation League is code for Hail Hitler. The advertising agency responsible for placing the ad submitted it to TV stations, assuring it had been reviewed, while network executives reportedly checked the Yeezy site and found only generic athletic apparel for sale. Following the ad and releasing a series of inflammatory posts on X, Kanye was dropped by his talent agent, Daniel McCartney. That same day, Kanye was sued again by a former employee, a Jewish marketing specialist who chose to remain anonymous, claiming in court documents that she was fired after complaining to a manager about his anti-Semitic remarks. One person who's clapping back at Kanye's antics is Hillary Duff's husband, Matthew Coma, who is selling t-shirts. Hey, I can make a shirt too. Link in bio, he wrote on Instagram, with a photo of the cheeky white shirt referencing Kanye's nickname. Matthew shared that all proceeds from shirt sales will be donated to the Blue Card, a nonprofit organization organization dedicated to providing financial assistance to impoverished Holocaust survivors in the United States.
Yeah.
FBI Academy at Quantico, 2 FBI field offices, and we have.
Oh man. Damn, yay. I wonder what he's gonna do this time. I tried to tell y'all.
I think about it. Kanye West was right all along about.
Kanye's crazy, bro. Kanye's
Man, I saw that
crazy.
show in San Diego. Yeah. I did 2 shows in San Diego. How was that? It was flames, man. Just to like really, we did the full like unplug, strip down. You know how when I do a show, you know I got pyro and stuff flying around. So you had a pyro there? No, it was none of that. It was stripped down. It was stripped down.
But the world we're in right now, it's really hard for y'all to like discern what's real and what's true, you know? And I've been seeing your memes and stuff.
I mean, Kanye, man. I don't know, man. Listen, Kanye had his wife button with the see-through dress. I could see if she would have wore the see-through dress. And he was stupid. She should have had the Y and the, you know what I'm saying, the Y and the E on both sides of her joints. And he should have made her wear the underwear with yay on the back or something. You know what I'm saying? He should have, you know what I mean? She could have wore the see-through dress, but he should have put some underwear and made it a hard color to match her shoes or something. He could have did better with that. You know what I mean? That's it. That's all. But I really want to know how she felt about that. You get what I'm saying? I took it as it's no different than girls wearing bikinis. Women expose themselves to, wear all types of stuff. But I think they would have did something that it was see-through, but you could, you know what I mean? The most private parts would have been covered up, But it's his wife. And I mean, I'm quite sure she's grown. Didn't make her do that. You get what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. And not what it ain't. You know what I mean? So hit that notification button, hit that like button, drop a like, leave a comment. Hit that like button, man. Like, run these likes up. Why don't people? Yo, funny. Yo, funny. But let me thumb through the news channel right here, man. I got to get up. Y'all know it's Thursday, so you know it's the auction day. Auction day, I got to get busy like the Bucky dance. Jeezy wife going crazy. Oh, shit, man. I got to look at that 20 women versus rapper Kodak Black.
That's the court order. Let me do my walkthrough, and what I'm personally checking for is my belongings. I moved my whole life from Los Angeles to here. I also had a baby here. I lived in this house. I decorated this whole house. So yes, I absolutely want to make sure that my things are taken with me as
In addition to what's packed up.
I want to make sure. I can't say for addition. You might be right. He might have packed everything for me, but I deserve a walkthrough because of court order. So that's what
It's
I'm here for.
GZY, GZ XY.
How am I supposed to know when I look at these pictures? How can I organize to make sure I've gotten all of
She said trip. Yo, and then you know the big niche thing is going off the meat bag. And this is what you was talking about, my man Sean G, wasn't you? Yeah. You know what I mean? Breaking news: immigrant mad images of Trump on flight to Guantanamo. That's my man. That's the good Muslim brother.
Slander, libel, or discredit anybody as regards.
I'll probably go on about that Meek situation again later. I'm just thumbing through some news. Let me get through the news with y'all. Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, man. We already talked about Melly, Kanye, and R.Kelly, but now we just got to get into some Baltimore. Elderly woman hits head during carjacking in Baltimore. Oh, man, let's get down to this.
We're learning more about an 81-year-old woman police say was hurt in a carjacking in North Baltimore.
That's out the way.
It's unfortunately just an awful thing that would take place with someone like her, an elderly person, period.
Well, the search for suspects in that case comes as lawmakers debate whether school police resource officers should be able to carry weapons on school property in Baltimore City. We have live team coverage tonight, starting with Fox 45's Vincent Hill, and the concern over recent crimes targeting senior citizens in Baltimore. Vincent?
Okay, it happened here in this parking lot of an assisted living community around 10:40 a.m. Tuesday morning, and that suspect is still on the loose, and residents are asking for answers. At the Liberty Village Senior Living Center on Towanda Avenue in North Baltimore.
They're taken from an 81-year-old female victim.
A carjacking of an 81-year-old female.
That boy gonna get himself hurt doing that to somebody's grandmother. Oh my, yo. Shorty, somebody gonna hurt him.
I have a grandmother that's 92 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah,
to the
yeah,
recent crime
yeah,
on a
yeah.
vulnerable citizen.
Given her age, that could have been really bad.
Man, people taking matters under their own hand with that.
Comes just 3 weeks after an 81-year-old man was carjacked in East Baltimore.
He had a gun in his face.
That victim was approached by 3 suspects. Baltimore police say these 3 could be responsible and are offering a $4,000 reward through Metro Crime Stoppers.
This is getting out of hand. I mean, 81-year-old people getting robbed.
We reached out to BPD asking if the 2 carjackings are related and if any arrests have been made in the latest carjacking. They tell Fox 45.
That boy's going to prison, man.
2 cases and no arrests have been made. Meanwhile, according to the latest data from BPD, citywide carjackings are up 200% over a 7-day period and 33% over a 28-day period from this time last year.
We become prey for them.
The numbers leaving Kimberly concerned about what's next.
And they're going to fight and go after what they want. And they're going to be willing to take it.
And as for the suspect who injured an 81-year-old over her car,
they're going to take accountability with the Lord.
Besides someone watching from above, Kimberly is hoping they pay the price inside a courtroom.
You hurt someone. You know, you took something that didn't belong.
Yeah, that ain't real, bro.
And whenever you do that, there is always a price.
That ain't real, bro. That ain't real.
And again, Baltimore police say no arrests have been made. The victim's car, a 2013 blue Honda Accord, was last seen traveling northbound on Towanda Avenue. For now, we're live in Baltimore. Vincent Hill, Fox 40.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. You carjack and somebody's grandmother, and then if somebody catch Shorty and put one on and put a hot fry in them, then what? Then you wrong. Then you got to go face the court for putting a hot fry in them. You know what I mean? Fuck is wrong with you, Shorty? Grabbing an 80-some-year-old woman and taking a car and busting her all up, you stupid motherfucker. Like, yo, come on, Shorty. I mean, you know, I love the youth, my heart yearns for the youth, but some shit, man, you need the shit slapped out you, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Then I gotta tell you what you did wrong, bro. That's my grandmother, bro. That's an old-ass lady, bro. Hondas cost $1,500, $2,000, Shorty. You get a Honda Accord, bro. Go out here and get a job at McDonald's somewhere, man. Burger King, man. Go work for Amazon, bro. Go work for UPS, bro. Go work for FedEx, bro. Go work at Wendy's, bro. Go work at Burlington, Marshalls. There's a list of jobs that give young kids between the age of 16 and 24 years old jobs, bro. And you could just save your paycheck and do 60s. You do 60 hours a week, bro. Get paid every other week, 120 hours a week. You low nigga, so your people ain't charging you no money, bro. Put your head down for 90 days and you could buy yourself a car. Just put your head down for 90 days and go to work and get them overtime checks. That's 240 hours a month, man. Then after you do that, man, wash some cars and make a side hustle, man. But go take somebody grandmother car and busting her face up, beautiful black 80-some-year-old woman. You doing that too, bro. You asking to get hurt, bro. You asking to get hurt. Grandma don't deserve that. Mommy don't deserve that, man. She worked for our car, man. She pay our insurance and pay our bills. What type of, shorty, no, you was molded wrong. You was molded wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. I can't agree with that, little homie. Can't you joy riding in somebody's car and hurt her for that, bro? Come on, man. Lady probably never been in nothing like that in her life. Fuck, she get 80-some years old and got to be brutalized. Like, come on, bro. That ain't real. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, for real. Resident frustrated by crime considering they new. You know what I mean? Then you go on the court system and then you want people to feel for you.
If I were not a homeowner, I would have left a long time ago.
Some Baltimore residents say ongoing concern about crime is prompting them to consider a new address outside the city.
Alexa Ashwell dug deeper into the concerns and what a local economist had to say about it.
Witnessing the aftermath of a hit-and-run crash involving a stolen car and possibly juveniles in Upper Fells Point brought back some strong emotions for longtime city resident Tempura Villazikian.
Where are the parents? If I were not a homeowner,
Where are the parents?
I would have left a long time ago.
Farther east, in Highlandtown, longtime resident Jillian Langley had a similar response after her security cameras captured an axe-wielding suspect targeting cars on her street. Here, where her neighbor says the man swung the axe through their front passenger window.
Like,
We're done.
That's sad.
Yeah. As much as I love, the convenience, the good food, the people, yeah, we're just over this, especially being a mother. I don't want my daughter to continue to see this.
Done as in moving. While the city saw historic drops in homicides and shootings and continues to experience a decline, some residents who have fallen victim to other crimes, such as property crime and other quality of life offenses, say they've had enough.
My concern is that all these people are able to get away with it. I understand that there's probably a shortage in police and that this is low on their priority list. But, this is another reason why many people are leaving the city, including myself. My house will be going up for sale in a couple months.
Census data released last March showed Baltimore City's population had continued to shrink. Here, a look at the steady decline over the years. Local economist Aniban Basu sharing his take on why.
There's the big three. That would be, in no particular order, taxes, schools, and public safety, or lack thereof. Formula is not working. It has not been working for decades.
Constant fear that we have that we're going to get carjacked, that our cars are going to get stolen.
Yeah, people want to move out the city. It's dangerous.
Baltimore has now joined other places, including the city of Chicago and also the states of Minnesota and New Jersey, to file these lawsuits. Baltimore City is suing Glock, a gun manufacturer, claiming pistols the company makes can easily be switched into illegal machine guns using a device called an auto sear, commonly known as a Glock switch. The device is about the size of a dime, and once installed, it can allow the shooter to fire 1,200 rounds a minute.
ATF agents call it spray and pray, because once the trigger is pulled, there's no control, only carnage.
This is a growing threat to safety.
Man, they suing
those
Glock.
seeking to do harm in our communities are using
I release the safety if you chase me.
Glock weapon to carry out criminal activity.
The suit filed by the city, the Maryland Attorney General, and Everytown Law focuses on weapons they say have been used in shootings, carjackings, drug distribution, and other violent crimes, including in June 2023, when a man was killed in a shootout with police near Patterson Park. Police say 40-year-old Daryl Gamble had a rifle and a Glock.
A suspect shot at BPD officers using a modified Glock.
total of 33 shell casings were found from the suspect's weapon.
Baltimore City Police say in 2023 they seized 35 modified Glock weapons and 65 last year.
Each bullet fired in Baltimore streets leaves behind more than shell casings. It leaves shattered families, grieving parents, and communities in fear.
Dang.
The lawsuit calls for a court order banning the sale of pistols that can easily be switched into illegal machine guns, safety measures, and restitution.
Glock knows that its weapons are increasingly being converted and misused to unleash mayhem in our cities and our streets. We've alleged Glock has falsely claimed that they can't fix this problem.
We did reach out to Glock to get a comment. So far, we have not received any response. And if you'd like to see the complete lawsuit, you can go to the WBAL TV app. Reporting live from downtown Baltimore, Barry Sims, WBAL TV 11 News.
Man, they suing Glock. That's vicious. That's vicious. Mothers was shot, child killed. Question. Wow. Let's get this.
A mother from Baltimore County is still dealing with the emotional and physical scars after she was shot in the head on Christmas Eve. Right now, her children's father is behind bars, charged with shooting her and wounding their 1-year-old daughter and killing their 4-year-old son.
And tonight, WJZ investigates. Mike Helgren takes a deeper look into her call for help just hours before that violence erupted and why she believes more could have been done to save her son's life. What is our special report, Protecting Promise?
This is my baby. And even though he's not here physically, my baby here with me.
Promise Marcel keeps her son Jacoby close to her heart. More than a month after the bright, inquisitive 4-year-old was shot in their own apartment in Rosedale, Baltimore County, Promise is haunted by why it happened and believes her son would still be alive today if police had done more to get the children's father, Mark Jones Jr., to leave her apartment. What should have happened in that situation?
What should have happened was he should have been removed from my home. If he was removed from my home, my son would be here.
About 10 hours before the shooting, Promise feared for her safety. She says Jones was upset, repeatedly trying to start a fight, so she hid in the bathroom, turned on the shower, and called 911.
There's a female calling whispering. We're not sure if she's in danger, but she's saying that she can't say what's going on.
When I didn't feel safe, I called the people that were supposed to help me feel safe, which is the police.
Promise says when officers arrived, they spoke to her and Jones separately. She does not believe they took her seriously.
Police came, literally was laughing, like it was a joke. Like literally was a joke.
Laughing at me.
I felt like I was just being judged automatically. And it's like, that's my home. It's my kids' home. My kids on the lease, I'm on the lease. It's my home.
She says they told her because no crime had been committed and because they saw a piece of mail addressed to Jones on her coffee table, that was enough to show he lived there, and they could not remove him from the apartment.
Well, he didn't live there, but he would come over all the time.
She tells WJZ investigates he was not on the lease. They gave her information on filing a protective order.
A piece of mail shouldn't allow my son to be on.
And from what they told you, it was that piece of mail that just happened to be there.
Yes.
And then they couldn't do anything for kicking him out of the house.
Nothing.
What did they tell you to do?
They said I could not leave my home with my kids. I had no family in Maryland at 8-something at night with my kids. Or I can get a restraining order, but it still had to be approved from the judge, or you have to go to court and it can take a 30-day process.
Feeling she had no other option, Promise stayed. Around 6 o'clock the next morning, according to charging documents, Jones came into her bedroom and began arguing. Jacoby pleaded with him to leave. According to those documents, he then took a gun from a backpack, a gun police say was registered to him, loaded the magazine with bullets, and opened fire.
This is my story.
Police say he shot Promise in the head, shot their 1-year-old daughter Peyton in the arm, and he shot and killed Jacoby, before shooting himself in the head and calling his own mother on FaceTime, telling her, "I couldn't take it anymore."
I never knew he had a weapon inside my home. That's number one. If y'all see that he is a registered carrier, can have a gun, the situation should have been taken way more serious.
Promise praised one officer who stayed with her in the hospital, providing crucial support before her family arrived. Baltimore County Police declined an interview, but told WJZ investigates in a statement, Officers responded to a verbal disturbance at the location. Both individuals resided at the location and the protective and peace order procedures were explained. Visible injuries were not observed by officers on the scene. They also referred us to comments the chief made the week after the killing.
We're focusing more on resources and looking at how we respond to the domestic violence incidents.
Our CBS News data team found domestic violence remains a major issue in Baltimore County, with 766 to...
See, what happened with this, I remember we covered the story on Jacoby. Dude killed his son, arguing with his kid's mother. Now he's going to spend the rest of life in prison. We thought he killed himself, but he survived. God said, oh, no, you going to face this. You know what I mean? And he got to face it, bro. You killed your son, bro. You know what I'm saying? I have no remorse for you in this situation, bro. Whatever you was going on, stay away from that girl. And this is game that I'm giving out to all men. I understand you fall in love. We get that. Love hurts, bro, especially when you with your significant other. Men and women get into altercations all the time. You know, I come from a city where girls are tough as fuck. And domestic violence happens, you know what I mean, especially in long-term relationships. But it's a point, you know what I'm saying, where as though it has to be a boundary. It has to be a line of respect. It has to be a, oh no, hell no. You get what I'm saying? You and your girl can get in a tussle. You know, dudes got in tussles with their sister, girl, cousins, aunts, you know what I mean? Brothers, you know what I mean? But when you with your significant other, y'all get into it. It's never right for a man to put his hands on a woman. It's not right for a woman to put his hands on a man. And in this world we live in, you know what I'm saying, a man supposed to be the bigger person and walk away. You know what I'm saying? All men, all us men have, you done bump heads with them chicks and you done did some shit, bro. You done got in the tussle. But to pull a gun out in the domestic violence, to blacken a woman eye, to just hurt a woman and bloody a woman, it's just out of order. It's out of order. You wrong. If I did it, I'm wrong. If you did it, you wrong. You wrong, bro. Because you should be having enough power to control yourself. But I understand that a woman in certain situations can get you out your body. You know, based on situation by situation. But you know, us as men, you can't make no excuse, bro. Like sometimes just walk away. Especially if you say you pushing P, dudes talk this gangster shit on there, but then you know, get in there and just don't even know how to go. Nevertheless, dude, you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. Like it's God made a whole ocean full of fish. You know what I mean? It's a whole world full of cats. However you want to call it, bro. It don't curse that. I got into it with my significant other before. The next man got into it with significant other before. It's not a good feeling. It's not worth it. You have to be the bigger person and walk away. You know what I mean? And if you are getting into it, y'all wrestling and doing whatever y'all doing, cool. But to bring a knife, a weapon, a bottle, a stick in the back for your man or for your girl, it's not gangster. That's not gangster. That's real. And if it's that bad, roll out, bro. Sometimes you gotta be hurt, sis. Bro, sometimes you gotta be hurt for a month or two. You gotta go cry. But trust me, I've been hurt. I know the feeling. You gotta curl up on the couch. You gotta curl up in the bed. You gotta get them showers out, bro. But guess what? Once you get yourself back together, get your social life, you know what I mean? You heard that old saying, Stella got a groove back. The homies got the moves back. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? That's all you gotta do. And you don't have to go out here and run to woman after woman or man after man. You don't have to go do that. You do not have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that, bro. You can just chill and get into yourself. So, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Let me finish playing this before I rap.
Assaults in 2023 alone. And the latest preliminary statewide report from the Maryland Network Against Domestic Violence reveals 40 intimate partner homicides last year alone.
Damn.
Black women account for 45% of those
Damn.
killed, despite making up just 15% of the population. And guns were used in 60% of these killings. How big is the problem of guns and domestic violence?
The presence of a firearm makes it 5 times more likely that a domestic violence
Yeah.
case turns into a homicide.
Adam
Yeah.
Rosenberg is the executive director of LifeBridge Health Center for Hope. He says in cases like these, there are ways to get a protective order that do not involve going to the courthouse.
The survivor of domestic violence, someone looking to escape intimate partner violence, can go to
Yerb said he's solo dolo. Yeah, Yerb. You got to worry about that.
and apply for a
Women kill men too with guns. Like, it ain't always on
Rosenberg says
men.
Promise should never have been left to fend for herself.
The worry is every one of these domestic violence calls
Yeah.
will turn into a fatality. And I think that's something that weighs on
Yeah, fatality is definitely
and
crazy.
that's the standard that exists, that a piece of mail alleging residency is
Yeah.
not enough to be able to at least temporarily separate parties there.
And he's right about that. Charged my mics last night. I know you can hear me now. You can hear me now? I ain't charged my mics last night. The mics went dead. Let me screw these mics up. The mics went dead, y'all. The mics went dead. You can hear me now? I know you can hear me now. Microphones went dead. It gets like that sometimes. You know what I mean? I've been banging out. The microphone's dead, y'all. See the mic on red. You can hear me now. Yeah, I know. I'm back like... So, what I'm saying, if they got a 72-hour law where, you know, you just got to stay away from her, or she got to stay away from you, bro, like, it ain't that serious, bro, because a life in prison, you know what I mean, 10 years in prison, 5 years in prison, anything in prison got to do with domestic violence is serious. You know what I mean? It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth getting locked up. It's not worth none of that shit. You should walk away and start over, bro. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to Lord Jacoby, man. And, you know, all the women that experience domestic violence, my heart goes out to them. All the men that experience domestic violence, my heart goes out to them. Just saying, yo, just do better as a couple. Nobody perfect. I ain't here to tell nobody how they handle their relationships. I've seen some girls get their butt whipped, and I've seen dudes get their butt whipped. So where I come from, you know, it goes back and forth. But again, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, man. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no fooling, just raw dope podcast vlog. We in the building, man. I gotta hit up the VA. Hey, you're my moderator, man. I told you, I be down Myrtle Beach. We gonna kick it. I'm gonna come down there. We gonna put the country boy hats on and listen to Beyonce. This ain't South Carolina. This ain't hold up. We going down, 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 down. I say, yo, next time I go in the South, man, I'm be on some South shit, man, and go do it. You know what I mean? Yes, let's go, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go, man. Hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment. No fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say, Kenna will be used against you on the internet. Raw Dope Podcast vlog. Follow me on Twitch, y'all. I told y'all, man, once I get a couple hundred people, I gotta hook up with Gary. He funny or something. I gotta get my Twitch jumping. You know what I'm saying? Once I get my Twitch, yeah, opening carrier stick, got that right. But once I get my Twitch jumping, I can get back to the music and start playing music, giving music reviews. YouTube, you know, it's just too much going on with this on here. But I'm getting my Twitch, Reddit, and all that, man. I'm setting them up, man. Let's go.